That's weird. Why does my head hurt so much today? The headache came back. Oh no. I just frowned at the prickling pain. Did we have medicine in the house? I remembered where I put the pills and stood up. At that moment, someone knocked. Yes, Tay? Who is it? Come in. The door opened and I saw a familiar face. Well, I should hope so. Oh, Tay. Tay was holding a plate in one of his hands. I knew you'd be awake. I got you some fruit. Oh, thanks. Tay came to my side as I awkwardly stood up, and then he laid down the plate on the desk. You're going somewhere? Tay asked, noticing my weird posture. Huh? Oh, yeah, I was about to get the medicine box in the living room. Are you hurt? No, my head just hurts. Does it hurt a lot? Any other symptoms? Huh? Tay's face suddenly changed. It's nothing that serious. It's just a headache. I felt more flustered to seem so surprised. Tay couldn't stand my hesitation and kept asking. Since when did it hurt? Has it been hurting for a long time? It's nothing serious. I had a brief headache this morning and I felt fine. Don't think about it too much. I'll be fine after I take the pill. Wait, I'll get it for you. Huh? No. I'll be right back. Tay left the room abruptly. Oh. I think he took the headache too seriously. It was a bit embarrassing. And I felt bad about worrying Tay again. A few moments later, Tay came back to my room. Here, take these. The pills and water. It says you need to take 2. Thanks. Tay put the glass of water by the plate and handed me the pills. Thanks. I feel like he won't be relieved until he sees me take the pills. I put the pills into my mouth. They must have melted a bit in his hand since I tasted the bitterness. Aw. I felt thankful to the piece of fruit on my desk and put one in my mouth. Tay just watched quietly until I swallowed the fruit. I don't know why pills are always so bitter. I wish there'd be something I can just plaster on my head. I tried to make a joke, but it didn't work on him. You have to tell me if your head hurts again, all right? Why, is that a side effect of the, drugs you're putting in my tea? It's just a headache. Tay stares at me. Oh, I think I just have to give in this time. I ended up nodding reluctantly. I feel like I'm being scolded by my mom. And what are you going to do about those? Huh? I'm going with my boo. What do you think? Tay pointed at the amusement park tickets on the desk. He was like this before. Does he hate me going with Yuri that much? Oh, yeah. I definitely gave him my answer. Tay must have hoped I changed my mind. But if I changed the plans now, I'd feel bad to Yuri, who cared too. I didn't do anything wrong, but I mumbled as if making an excuse. Well, there's no one else to go with me, and I can't just throw them away. So I think I'll just go with Yuri. Soy, Shinbi, and everyone else told me they all had plans. I'm actually glad Yuri said he had time. I am a bit worried about his jokes, but I feel it's better to just endure them rather than to throw the tickets away. Aren't you trusting Yuri too much? Tay was being unnecessarily serious. I felt a bit uncomfortable that he was being too harsh on Yuri. Regardless of how Yuri is, he's my family too. And more. I tried to smile and soften up the conversation. Well, I am a bit worried too. Yuri's pretty nasty. But, well, I mean, how bad can it be? He is a bit mischievous, but he's not mean. But Tay looked more offended as I took Yuri's side. Ugh. He asked with a hardened voice, Is the amusement park that important to you? Huh? Tay asked as if he really wants to know. You stopped in the middle of talking about the amusement park. Does that place mean that much to you? Oh, that's... I remembered what I was talking about in the kitchen. Right, I stopped talking in the middle. I quietly remembered what I wanted to say. I talked about Grandpa, right? This is the first and last amusement park I've ever been to. And I went there with Grandpa. I was pretty little then, but I still remember riding the merry-go-round. I had that much fun there. Memories. Recalling your memories feels like being in a dream. The music flowing out from the speakers, bright sunlight, blue sky, and Grandpa's smile. My heart beat fast at every single thing I recalled. And the principal gave me these tickets. He got them as a gift, but he kept them because they reminded him of me. He cared about me that much. It'd be rude to just throw them away. Tay listened quietly as I talked, and when I finished, he opened his mouth. Then why don't you... Ah! I'm really going to change rooms this time. I can't live with that prick anymore. Thanks, Red. The door burst open and the bang cut Tay's words. Red came in screaming and ranting. What is it, sweet baby? Huh? Commander, you're here too. Oh, do you want to change rooms too? Well, I guess it'd be just as horrible to share a room with that buttery jerk. Why don't you share a room with me? Just drive both the jerks in one room and... Perfect timing. What? Nothing. She has to rest now, so let's get out. Hey, don't push! I just got here! Red! Tay didn't try to continue our conversation and got up from his seat, and he pushed Red's back and forced him out. Huh? In the meanwhile, I didn't understand what was going on and just glanced around. Red looked mad, but Tay didn't seem to care. After pushing Red out to the door, Tay turned around and said bye. Then have a good sleep. Oh wait! Heroine! You'll let us change rooms, right? Let's talk outside. Ow! Commander, you just pinched me! Red's voice faded away and the door closed. Thanks to Red making a fuss, I was a bit dazed. I think Tay wanted to say something before Red barged in. Did he forget because of Red? Conveniently. But I can't just go out and ask him now. He'll tell me next time if it's something important. I felt a bit more comfortable after thinking that. Oh, I'm suddenly sleepy. But my head still hurt despite the pills I just took. Instead, I just grew sleepy. I was wondering. I mean, I just don't trust him. There's been some sweet moments, but I still don't trust him. Like, he was back very quickly. He could have just got me some other kind of drug pills that weren't my headache pills. Was I too tired or something? I stood up and headed to my bed. If you burn my tickets, I will murder you, Tay. I swear. I fell asleep quickly after I buried myself in the sheets. And... It's a glare-off! Who will win? Silence flows throughout the breakfast table. Well, this is awkward. I don't care about Cherry Boy and the Prince fighting, but please don't do it in front of my eyes. My sensitive skin doesn't like it, Yuri said while frowning. Lance and Red didn't give in and frowned too. You two, did you guys fight? Yano carefully asked. You guys aren't children. Well, I guess you're infants considering the time you've been human. Anyways, you two, shouldn't you stop fighting like little kids now? Tay looked tired. Red was suddenly in a rage. What did I do? It's all because this jerk pissed me off first. Shouldn't you look back on what you did first before you blame someone else? And I have never acted like a little kid, so please do not consider me alike with that lame wannabe justice warrior. What? What do you mean, lame? Red abruptly stood up from the table. They are such kids. Calm down, you're spilling the food. Tay said like a mom talking to her children. Now you two stop and eat, we have to leave soon. As Tay said while pointing at the clock, Red sat down again. But he didn't stop glaring at Lance. Fine. Look, Silverhead, consider yourself lucky today. That is what I wish to say. Ah! That nasty mouth! It's amazing they always sit together even though they fight. It's a love-hate relationship. It's also amazing that they're eating side by side together with their backs turned on each other. I'm now getting used to this happening every morning, but they mustn't be. I shook my head with pity for the boys. At that moment, Yuri called me. Yes, dear?
But more than that, my honey, I'm thinking of going early in the weekend. How does that sound?
What?
I think it'll be less crowded in the morning.
Oh, the amusement park.
You weren't forgetting our date, were you? The sunlight in the day is fatal for my skin. It's not good for your sensitive skin too, my honey. So I'd rather not walk around in the day.
Oh, alright. I wanted to ride all the rides at the amusement park. But if I ask him to stay longer, he'll definitely complain about the sunlight and all the people. I guess we won't be staying long. That's a shame. I saw Tay cleaning the sink after finishing his breakfast. To be honest, the person I wanted to go to the amusement park with is kind and sweet Tay. Aww. He's gonna murder you. I feel like I won't ever get tired if I go with him. I haven't seen him at the academy recently, and I couldn't spend much time with him at home too because of his work. Besides, he always takes care of the housework when he's home, so he's always busy. As a result, I've been spending less and less time with Tay. It'd be nice to take this chance and spend time with Tay. It would be so nice to go to the amusement park and have fun with him. But he already said no, so let's quit the thought. He already said no. I did feel bad about it, but it would be foolish to show it. I quietly dropped my eyes and erased Tay from my sight. Well, back to school. Ugh. The bus is horrible as always. When I got to the classroom, half the seats were empty. There's only one reason why the kids wouldn't be in the classroom right now. They all went out to greet the limousine. Most of the kids in the classroom were boys and a few girls, and Soy was one of them. Soy came to me and asked a question before I could even say hi. You didn't ride the limo today? Yeah, I told you I'd be taking the bus. Soy squinted at my answer. So you're never taking the limo again? Forever? I don't know about forever, but probably. Soy loosened up a bit at my answer. I don't know why she asked, but she seemed satisfied at my answer. Where's Shinbi? She didn't come to school today. She's missing school a lot these days. Yeah, I know. She should come often and help me get my man. I guess her heart's still burning for Tay. Come to think of it, I'm a bit curious. Why does Soy like Tay so much? And is she really planning to ask him out? How? I felt like I was not being myself and minding other people's business. I shook my head to get rid of that strange feeling. Tay's shining today as always. But before I could even shake off that thought, I heard Soy's cry. She was looking out the window, completely enraptured. I couldn't help but look outside, too. Tay was getting out of the car just in time. Look at that! Huh? I followed Soy's fingertips and saw Tay getting through the crowd of girls. But he's not taking any of the presents. From mufflers, teacups, and coffee beans to pastries, candy, and sandwiches. So many types of gifts. Soy must see through all the wrappers. I was seeing hundreds of gift boxes going back and forth outside the window. Amazing. The fervent girls were amazing, but Tay was too. He was almost performing a trick, refusing all those gifts while walking so fast. Tay soon disappeared into the building. All the girls stood there in vain, still holding on to the presents. Soy seemed happy looking at the sight from the classroom. No one among my competitors succeeded in giving him a present. But don't you think they have a better chance than you? You're just standing here doing nothing. You obviously don't know anything. Soy's eyes sparkled. I'm just waiting for the perfect timing. I, Soy, am completely different from all those girls who rage in like bulls. Okay. Good luck. Soy clenched her fist and waved it at me. The other girls were the same, but Soy's determination was amazing too. I was really feeling Tay's popularity. The reason why he's so popular, I can guess. Even I think he's a good person, and he's just nice no matter how you look at him. But the things I like about Tay will be a bit different from what others like about him. But what are the things I like about Tay? The way he's like a mom? Nah, that's not it. That'd be weird. I don't need to mention his looks, obviously. Then what else? That he's always beside me? Food for thought. Well, the morning classes ended and it was lunch. I stood up to head to the cafeteria, but Soy didn't get up even after seeing me. I'm on a diet, so no lunch for me. What? Really? Yeah. Okay, I nodded. I heard Soy wishing me good luck in the cafeteria behind me. Guess I'm gonna have to have lunch by myself. Wow, we're just flying through our days right now, my goodness. So many scene changes. Phew, I barely got it. I stepped onto the rooftop to eat my meal in peace. In my hands were the pieces of bread I managed to get at the cafeteria. The bright sunlight shined on me. There wasn't anyone on the roof since the sun was too strong. I was right. It's impossible to enjoy your food in the crowded cafeteria, so I purposefully came where I thought would be empty. Thankfully, I was right. Let's see. The shade. I should go there. I blocked the sunlight with my hand and turned around the right corner. Thankfully, there was a cool shade beneath the eaves. Caves? Yeah, there's caves on top of this roof. Good grief. I hurried into the shade so I wouldn't get sunburned. Huh? Someone was already under the small shade. Huh? I knew you'd be here. It's Tay. What are you doing here? Why are you... I noticed Tay's sandwich while I was speaking. Well, the weather was too nice, so I wanted to spend some time quietly by myself. Me too. Tay patted the seat next to him. Aw. Sid, you came here for lunch, right? Oh, can I? I haven't seen that comforting smile in a long time. At that moment, I remembered what he said about keeping our distance, but Tay smiled and nodded. I hesitated, but at that smile, I went by his side. I felt my body cool down in the shade. I feel much better. A cool shade, my lunch in my hands, and Tay sitting right beside me. Life is good. My lunch hasn't been this peaceful in a while. I took a big bite out of my piece of bread so he doesn't notice my smile. But is that your lunch today? Nothing else? Nope, and I like this sandwich. Will people stop giving him food if they know Tay only eats a sandwich for lunch? I remembered the battlefield I saw in the morning. No, just because they stop giving him food, it doesn't mean they'll stop giving gifts. They'll probably give him more expensive things. But at least I have this. Is that enough for you? Tay pointed at the small piece of bread in my hand and asked. To be honest, I don't get full just by eating this, but it's so hard to even get one. I was lucky today, so I snatched away the last one. I munched on the piece of bread and said, Why doesn't our academy build a new cafeteria? It'd be much better if it's bigger. I know. Tay answered shortly at my complaint, and for a moment awkward silence flowed between us. Maybe it was because we haven't been by ourselves in a long time. I don't know what to say. Oh, wow. I look up at the sky. The kids at the academy will freak out if they see us together, right? I asked just to check how he feels. Tay looks up at the sky, too. No one's here right now, so won't it be fine? The sky is so clear. Was it because we were under the quiet shade? Tay's voice sounded deeper than usual. Yeah, I haven't been with you like this in a while. It's been difficult to be by ourselves at the academy and even at the house. Being alone with Tay like this, happiness tickles my heart. Tay didn't say anything to my somewhat cheesy words. I felt like I was talking by myself and felt a bit embarrassed. I scratched my head and mumbled as if I was alone. It must be tiresome to be popular. It'd be nice to not care about all that and just spend your day in peace. I turned away from the sky and looked at Tay, who was being silent. His deep green eyes were looking at me. He didn't say anything, but he was watching me the whole time. No, it wasn't just this time. Tay was always like that. Tay, look. Tay didn't turn his eyes away even as I started talking. I didn't know why, but I suddenly felt brave at seeing those eyes. It's not easy for us to be alone like this. So, should I ask? But what about our date with Yuri? No! Oh, meh, meh. No, we are on Tay's route. As much as it pains me to cancel on that date, she really cares about Tay for some inexplicable reason. One last time. Do you want to go to the amusement park? Do you maybe want to go... Tay and I started talking at the same time. We looked at each other with widened eyes. Huh? Tay, you go first.
No, you go ahead.
No, you first.
No, you first. I'll talk after.
We both kept on refusing and burst into laughter and embarrassment.
So you talk first.
No, Tay, you talk first. I didn't give in and answered. The ice was finally about to break and Tay smiled.
Okay, then... Would you go to the amusement park with me?
What? I was so surprised I asked back like an idiot. As I widened my eyes and asked, Tay laughed like he always did. I ended up looking stupid. How should I answer? Of course, I want to go with him. But my heart suddenly started pounding.
Do you not want to?
Oh, no! I even waved my hands while answering. Of course it's not that I don't want to. But Yuri already...
You want to go with Yuri?
Tay's face hardened a bit. No! I hurriedly answered so he won't be disappointed. But I ended up shouting out loud. I felt bad for Yuri who wasn't here. Yeah, poor Yuri. Tay too looked a bit surprised at my shout.
You hated Yuri that much?
No, that was a mistake just now. I didn't realize I was shouting. So... I already promised Yuri. Huh? I wasn't done talking, but Tay stood up. I was a bit bewildered and looked up at him. Tay put his finger on his lips and shushed me. I closed my mouth right away.
I hear people coming. I should go now.
What? Tay smiled a little to see me so dazed. He looked a bit playful for some reason.
See you later.
Tay said bye and walked off the roof. So... Who am I going to the amusement park with? Oh, gosh. Why not both? Hey, we had a threesome before. Why not again? Left alone, I just spaced out and put the bread pieces in my mouth. I have no idea what this bread tastes like. And the weekend came. And what did we do? I groped around for the clock and turned off the loud alarm. Oh, thank you very much. What time is it now? Oh, right, I don't go to the academy today. Time slipped by and it was already the weekend. Yesterday night, both Yuri and Tay came in late, and I ended up falling asleep while waiting for them. And, excuse me. And so I failed to ask them the big, important question. Who am I going to the amusement park with? Let's get up first. This is gonna go terribly.
Yes, get up.
Huh? I heard a familiar voice in the quiet room. I was startled and got up straight from bed. I no longer felt drowsy at all. Tay, when did you... I tried to cover up my disheveled hair with my sheets. Didn't you say you had to work today?
I ditched work. You should get up now. Not much time left until admission starts.
What? He ditched work?
Hurry up and get ready.
Unlike me, who was surprised, Tay looked so calm. Anyways, admissions? I think he's talking about the amusement park. But we still haven't told Yuri.
Plans changed, so I'll be going with you. Is that okay?
Really? Then you should have told me before.
Are you disappointed because you can't go with Yuri?
No.
Really? Then hurry up and get ready. You'll be late. Get up, sleepy princess.
Tay teased me.
Can you go to the bathroom by yourself? Or do you want me to take you like last time?
No, I can go by myself.
All right.
As I jumped at his sudden suggestion, Tay smiled. And he left the room still smiling. Did you like tie Yuri up in the room so he can't take me? I just stared blankly at the door he went through. Am I really going with Tay? I just woke up, but I feel like I'm still dreaming. But I soon realized this wasn't a dream. If it is a dream, my heart wouldn't pound this much. I washed in a hurry, got back in my room, and finished getting prepared. And when I came back out of the room, I caught eyes with Yuri, who looked sulky. Yuri! Yuri.
Long time no see. I'm just giving in for today, so never again.
What?
He'll only bore you, but just bear with him for today. Darling, I'll make sure I entertain you 10 times better next time. I'll gift you with a fantastic experience, so look forward to it.
What did you and Tay talk about? I've never seen Yuri back away so cleanly.
I begged Yuri to let me go today.
You begged? As I asked incredulously, Tay answered by grinning. He came by my side and held onto my hand. The butterflies in my stomach spread to my heart. And as my heart thumped, Tay's voice hovered at my ear.
You said it's a place from your precious memories. After hearing that, I really wanted to go.
Tay whispered to me so Yuri doesn't hear. Yuri frowned hard to see that. My heart hurts so much. I wish I had done Tay before you, Yuri.
I don't know what you're saying, but you should back away. How can I let you hear when I'm making fun of you? I hate you.
Yuri did back off, but he didn't bother to hide his disdain. Is he okay? I'm worried if I've offended him.
Now, we should get going. Are you all ready?
Yeah, but Yuri... I was about to say sorry to Yuri when Tay pulled at my arms.
Well, then take good care of the house. I hope it rains. Let it pour. Yeah, we'll be back.
Tay ignored Yuri's curse with a grin. Yuri didn't say anything and just waved carelessly. Oh, Yuri, I'm so sorry. Oh.